You know, I'm used to having a model ship, but like this is a little bit too big and a little bit not physical enough. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished off Horizon, touching down on the planet and taking care of a bunch of stuff. We did a lot of dying, quite frankly. We died quite a bit, yeah. This time we're going to go and talk to our crew.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Crow can have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Nothing quite yet for Monsieur Solus. We'll go and talk to Kelly real quick.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Commander, you've received a...
When Kelly mentions that there is a person that wants to talk to you, that means that their loyalty mission is available. Part 2 of the game has a little bit of extra stuff with it. Let's just go... I'll just quick run through those. First thing that they have going for them. Loyalty missions are now unlocked for everyone who is part of the first part of the game. Jacob and Miranda will unlock immediately. Grunt, Morden, and Garrus will unlock as you do a few more missions. Of course, there are also 4 more dossiers for Tali, the Justice Guard, and the Assassin. In order to go... wait, no, I could have sworn there was a 4th one. No, there's just those 3. Okay. In order to advance on through the game, there is now a timer in place. The timer has a few prerequisites before we can start doing anything with it. First one is to have, I believe it is 8 party members. It's a little bit inconsistent with sources as for how many party members you need, but I believe it is 8. Yeah, it's 8, and a minimum of... I think it's 8, and Grunt is not counted because he is optional. So you need to recruit 1 of the dossiers at least. If you have the DLC, then you can only recruit the 1. If you don't, I believe you do need all 3. In addition, from that requirement, you also have 5 missions plus that until you will have another 4th mission. This is literally any mission. Loyalty missions. Through. Any missions that you find on a planet. Through. Dossiers. That also counts for that. 5 missions until a required segment of the game. And then we... after that... the timer is a little bit more... Well, actually, no. The timer is incredibly generous. Once we get to that point, I will note it, and that's when you really want to take care of everything possible. I'll go over that again once we get to it. Go and check in with Joker now.
Hey, Commander. It's pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash. Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
She moved on. I can't blame her.
She was frontline with you blowing up half the Citadel, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? Did somebody switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So, with Joker talking to, we can continue along our way through. We'll go and pop into our...
Message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ. Commander Shepard.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hack it out.
That is stuff regarding the Arrival DLC. Arrival is the... so, the way that this game works is that there is actually a post-game that you can technically participate in. I'm going to do everything before we get to that post-game, except for Arrival. Arrival is canonically, well, quote-unquote canonically, it's roughly the last thing that happens between 2 and 3. So I will take care of that last. Yes, I know it's a priority. I know Kenson's getting tortured, and it's very brutal, but also we got other things to take care of. Reading our messages from an old friend from Veermeyer. From Captain Kirahi. Shepard, glad you're alive. Hoped rumors of death were exaggerated. If Veermeyer couldn't kill you, I doubt much could. Got word from Morden. He's active with you again. Requested some classified data to help with countermeasures for a stasis field used in the human colony attacks. I worked with him on a special tasks group. He's a good agent, nervous for attack, bit of a cloaca though. I didn't get permission to investigate attacks on your human colonies, but I'm asking around anyway. If I find anything useful, I'll send it your way. Hold the line, Kirahi. I love Captain Kirahi. Kirahi rules. Can you help me from Robin Reeve? Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me its contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop the collectors. It took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. Children are the worst. Empty desks at school, winter clothes that never got warm. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. Robin Reeve. Yeah, Horizon. Everything with the collectors. Kinda fucked up. So, yeah. Shadow Broker Intel. This is from the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. To Shepard from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus Intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. That is something we will take care of fairly late on, but it will be something we take care of nonetheless. Let's pop back onto the CIC, go and talk to Jacob, get his loyalty mission at least acquired for our journal.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
There is no time limit for doing loyalty missions. You can do them whenever you want. However, loyalty missions are still very important to do because of the final mission in this game. There is a bunch of checks to see if your crewmates are loyal. If they are not, they will die. Miranda, also Yeoman Chambers will just outright speak to us if there's someone, just not even have to go into conversation.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I think we've heard most of those lines before, but still. We'll go and grab Miranda's loyalty mission at this point.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, But she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
And so with that grabbed, we can move along.
Stationed on Horizon.
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creep the hell out of me.
The big buggy bastards thieving people all over the place. It's a little bit rude if you ask me.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, come on, Garrus. I don't want to just talk to Miranda and Jacob. Those two are lame. Miranda and Jacob are so boring. But that's fine, I guess. Guess it's fine. We'll pop down to Jack and Grunt. So we'll pop into port cargo for Grunt first. Hello, buddy.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open, not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
What did Okier want you to feel about this stuff?
Hate. The pictures, the aliens in them, they don't do anything. I see blood, craters, but so what? My guts were grown from 1,000 more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okier started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
I love Grunt. He's just such a soft, squishy boy. Not literally. He's in fact very unsquishy. With the whole armor and being a Krogan. You know, normal stuff like that. Hello, Jack.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Alright. Again, another thrilling conversation with Jack. I guess we have exhausted all of her pre-loyalty dialogue. Of course, more...
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
All haggis taste like air.
Aye, with the right hands, we can taste like mighty fight.
Yeah, there's... more dialogue will open up once you get through loyalty.
Back for more. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band, well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. I knew this girl once, Asari, good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later.
And with all of that, it's actually very convenient timing for us. And next time, we're going to go and pick up Tali, because I love Tali. Tali's fantastic. So, until then, see you guys later.